Welcome friends and neighbors. I think this is video number 252. Actually, I've done more than that, but I've deleted a bunch because they're just horrible in the beginning. We're in Anaheim, California, Melrose Abbey Memorial Park and Mortuary. I think we'll find 7 famous graves. This is a medium size, I believe, cemetery / memorial park. As we pull into here, I want to say hello and thank you for your support, Cheryl, one of the early subscribers. Been very helpful over the 2 years as well. Todd Walnuts, thank you for your advice, direction, and your support. Scott says he's watched all my videos, so that probably means he's watched 250. Eric writes nice, long, knowledgeable comments, and I appreciate his wisdom, his experience with these cemeteries. Vicky leaves comments on a consistent basis. Terry Myers has been a nice supporter from the beginning. I'm sure I'm leaving somebody out. I read all the comments, good, bad, or ugly, but if they hurt my feelings, they're going to get deleted. I'm looking forward to doing this video today. I'm going to get out and do some grave hunting, one of my favorite things to do. Oh, and Chris Clark, big supporter. Thanks. At the beginning of this video, I said we have 7 famous graves to find. It's actually 10 because there's 3 inside the mausoleum. Usually this door's locked. Locked again today. I think they want you to go to the front office and ask for permission to go inside, but they want to also escort you, and just can't do that because they don't like us famous grave guys. So I think let's just stop right here at this tree and I'll talk about the 3. Man, what a beautiful color. First one was Dallas Bixler. He lives from February 17th, 1910, dies August 13th, 1990 at the age of 80. He was an Olympic gold medalist in the high bar event during the 1932 Summer Olympic Games held in Los Angeles. Our next one would have been Barbara Reed. She lives from, she lives from December 29th, 1917. She dies December 12th, 1963 at the young age of 45, and I don't know what the cause of death was. She was an actress from Canada. She was in 20 films during her career. Her last film was with Randolph Scott in the Western movie Corner Creek, a 1948 film. She was married and divorced 3 times. Our final stop inside a mausoleum that I also wanted to find was Marshall Steadman. He was a silent movie actor and director. I counted 11 films he was involved in, but could not find any other information. It's a shame I couldn't get inside. I like this. This reminds me of the Midwest. Beautiful. I want to briefly stop by. I was here about a year ago when they were having a service. Actually 2 years ago. She dies 2023. Want to stop by and pay our respects. A beautiful young lady just leaves us way too early. When I was here, I counted 100 people in service, family members, loved ones. Beautiful smile. They cover the headstone in plastic. It's the first time I've seen this. This looks like solar packs. They probably light this up beautifully at night. I'll have to come back and check it out. Doggy just across the block wall here. He must hear me. She's not famous, but she's famous to some, I'm sure. Goodbye, doggy. See you next time. Carolyn Sue Jones lives from 1930, dies 1983. Her ashes are here with her mother, Chloe Jones. Looks like her mother just died a few years before her. She wins many awards in speech, poetry, and dramatics while in school. She was accepted into the Pasadena Playhouse, which led to several movie roles. Here she is in the 1959 mystery classic, The Man in the Net.
John, you have to split my eardrums with that insane Beethoven thing.
It's Brahms, honey. I'm sorry.
You better get ready. We have to be at Vicky's party by 8. Look, John, look. Do you like my new hair?
Very much.
I think it's kind of nice for a change. I went over to that Mademoiselle Helen's in Marshalltown. They have a new girl. She said she found some gray hairs. She wanted to touch them up. Can you see them, darling? I swear I can. Huh?
That girl should be fired.
You're too sweet to notice. She said she found them, though. Not many, just a few. Oh, well. Lots of women are gray before they're 25.
You're 28, Linda. 28 isn't old.
She dies of age 53 of colon cancer. I think I can watch Addams Family or The Munsters every day. Let's keep moving. Our walk continues here at Abbey Melrose Memorial Park, Anaheim, California. Robert Y. Dudley, he's a dentist that turned to acting. He had a 35-year acting career. He appears in 115 films. He plays a coroner in the 1929 film, The Bellamy Trial. Remember, this is 1929. Prior to this, they were all silent movies. With this one, it was unique that it was part talkie. They also used features such as synchronized music and sound effects. Dudley dies on September 15th, 1955, at the age of 86 while living in San Clemente, California. So far, so good. We've found everybody on my list. Next up is Robert Fellows. He was a motion picture director that teamed up with John Wayne. They worked together in Tall in the Saddle and Back to Baton. John Wayne eventually buys him out. He died May 11th, 1969 at age 65. Next up is Jack Norworth. Let me get this weed out of the way. Lives from 1879, dies 1959. That's the year I was born. He wrote a very famous song. If you're a baseball fan or if you've ever been to a Major League Baseball game, you might recognize this song. He wrote this song in 1908. Our next famous grave is unmarked. This is a grave of Robin Hughes. He was an English actor. I know I'm in the right area because this is exactly where the GPS took me. Also, I found this picture online, and this is the exact spot. Hughes was an actor best known for playing Police Sergeant O'Brien in the Alfred Hitchcock movie Dial M for Murder. This came out in 1954. He came from a wealthy family in London, England. He was the benefactor of museums, hospitals, and colleges. He died of liver disease. So far, so good. I found everybody that I was looking for. We have some more stops to make. You know, I just noticed there's no security around. Usually, security guys will notice me after a while and keep an eye on me. But we'll just keep on going. If you're in a cemetery and you come across flags, what this means is they're getting ready to lay down headstones or their newly purchased property. If you find a yellow flag, that means somebody has recently died, and they'll put the name on a yellow flag. This is Mary Nassif, number 5. As I've mentioned in other videos, I always, according to your guys' feedback, you like the video clips, so I always look for something to bring in at each stop. If you don't see them, that means YouTube said no with a copyright strike, or I couldn't find anything. I've been setting on 2 famous graves of real country music guys. I'm going to bring them in at the end of this video. And I was lucky enough to get a little bit of the music as well. I've been setting on this for a year. This is one of 2. This is when I was in Dallas, Texas. This is Noble Ray Price. You know him as Ray Price. Very talented, several #1 hits. Some of his songs was also crossover hits, which means they were played on pop stations as well. Ray Price, buried in Dallas, Texas. He lived here many, many, many years. He met his wife here too. Ray Price, one of the best ones, one of the good ones.
Don't look so sad. I know it's over, but life goes on.
Man, I wish I could play the whole song. Ray Price is in Country Music's Hall of Fame. We're still in Dallas, Texas, but I drove to a different cemetery. This is Charlie Pride. How about that? Lives from 1934, dies 2020. You guys probably know he was an African-American country singer, which is highly unusual. Back in the 60s, he would face some discrimination. Y'all see the look on people's faces when he would play the Grand Ole Opry and come out on the stage. Anyway, Charlie Pride, legendary, also a member of Country Music's Hall of Fame.
Ever I chance to meet some old friends on the street, they wonder how does a man get to be this way?
Real country music, by golly, real. One day I hope to get to Nashville, get to Possum, and many, many others. That's going to be a fun trip for me. Everybody needs to be remembered, and happy trails, everyone.